I can never be wrong. Now, you just had to pause at that one. Tell me why you paused.
I did because, I literally just said it. Like somebody has to be wrong. And there's only one person that could never be wrong, was never
It
wrong.
was me.
And
I'm sorry. Keep going, keep going. Besides,
there's Big Brother Jesus. Okay. So Big Brother Jesus, he is seated at the right hand of the Father. And like, that's him. If you ain't him, you do not qualify for the I'm never wrong. That is nobody down here. We all make mistakes. Like we all make them.
yeah. Well, I
Okay.
mean, I'm looking at the idea that there are some people who are on teams who, right, never take accountability, never take
Mhm.
responsibility for issues. And it's not even necessarily the people who just, they how should I say it? They can't admit it.
Yeah.
They just can't admit it.
Yeah.
They may know it's true, and you might know that they know it's true,
Hmm.
but they can never just say, I'm sorry. That was my fault. I apologize. I take responsibility for that.
Hmm. I mean, and that's just a lack of maturity.
Yeah.
That's what it boils down to.
But what is it? But what do you think causes people to have that mindset? I mean, think about this: people who blame shift too.
Hmm.
That's another way it shows up. I was literally talking to our son about this like yesterday. I was talking about
Hmm.
blame shifting because I was on my way home and I was running late. And if anybody has ever met my son, he is very on time. And he's he's like 10 years old. And he's like, Dad, it's 5:01. Like where were you at? And I left where I was coming from late, but then there was also a train that came. And
Yeah.
so I was tempted to tell him, I'm sorry, that train, When truthfully, if I would have just left when I said I was going to leave, I would have beat the train.
Mm.
So I would have just blame shifted it. So what about blame shifting? People who do that, like, why do you think people have a problem admitting when they're wrong? This is something that's baffled me for a long time, to be honest, because
Mm.
I just didn't grow up like that. I never felt threatened by just admitting like that was my bad.
Ooh, baby, that could literally be a whole other episode. I'm gonna try to explain it in as succinct a way as possible, but that
Yeah,
question could literally fill up a whole other podcast episode. There's a
give us
couple of
something.
reasons. There's a couple of reasons for it. There is fear of some people just have fear of confrontation,
Hmm.
and
I never thought of that
there
as
could
well.
be some deep-seated trauma there. If there was a history of verbal abuse, if there was a history of psychological abuse, of, somebody in their upbringing was very, very hypercritical and
Yeah, yeah.
constantly, putting them down, like, you never do anything right, or something,
Yeah, yeah,
something like that somewhere in their
yeah,
past, to which this is why you should be kind because we all, people are going through things. You never know who's going through something, baby. We all going through something.
yeah.
So
Hmm.
nobody has a free pass to just be rude to people. Um
Sure,
just thought I'd throw that in for
sure.
free 99. Um but yeah, so people, it could be fear of confrontation because in their past experiences, confrontation was very scary.
Mm.
It's this muscle memory of that sinking feeling in the pit of your stomach, or
So if you are wrong, something grave is about to
there is
happen.
going to be a
Like you better not
huge
be wrong.
repercussion
Yeah,
for you being wrong.
yeah,
And that muscle memory is there. So it works for big things, but the body keeps score, even if it's something small. If
yeah,
they have not healed from that past trauma,
yeah. And you
you
don't know
know,
who you're working with, right? I mean,
you don't.
we hire people, we go
From
through.
all walks of life.
Right, exactly. We don't know everybody's background. And I mean, depending on how close you are with your team, you
Hmm.
may know more. But I think that that's something to keep in mind being a leader. Like if you have someone on your team, I mean, first off, you need to figure that out. Like before you hire them, that's something I screen for. Like, like if you can't ever admit something that you did wrong, like,
Yeah.
that's a red flag to me. But if they're already on your team, man, be sensitive. I think, and then recognize whenever they take a step to even halfway admit it. I know some people, it's just like, they'll just be like, well, I mean, I could have helped a little bit with that. But it was, man, commend that. Commend that. Make sure that they know that you appreciate them taking responsibility,
Yeah.
and taking accountability.